everyone, are you ready for a brand new lip product first impression? My long search is finally over for the new Revlon Ultra HD matte lip colors, so today I'm going to be running you through all 6 shades and my opinions. Getting some of the basic information out of the way first though, I did find all of these at Target and I was lucky enough to get every single shade on display and they were $7.99 each. Keep in mind though, I've also seen these at Kroger for $7.19, so just be on the lookout for fluctuating prices as always. Like I said, I did pick up all of the 6 shades that were on display at my local Target. From looking at a few pictures online though, it looks like there might be 8 shades, but for me, all these 6 were the only ones available. I am definitely not somebody who feels like I have to own every single shade of like a new product, and especially lip products in general, but I felt like all of these were so beautiful that I had to have them all. I loved how all of these shades were so different. They definitely range from a nude, and then I would say the majority of these kind of fall in the pink family, but they also have a berry and a red, so I loved the selection of colors. 4 of these definitely are on the brighter side in my eyes, but Devotion, this one right here, I don't know, I feel like this one could go either way, so I guess we'll see which little category it fits in once I try it on. But the one nude of the collection is this one in Seduction, and you guys know I'm not super into nude lips, but I've been hearing so much about this color lately that I figured if I'm ever going to get into nude lips, now's the time. As far as the packaging goes, I love them. When I came across them in the store, I just thought they were so cute, but because of this oval matte packaging, I feel like I can't hold on to these things. I'm always dropping them. Ooh. I love that the tubes are clear so you get a great representation of the color, and as far as the doe foot applicator guys, it has a very unique shape to it. It almost has like a triangle shape with 2 larger paddle sides that hold a good amount of product, so for those I definitely think I'll use them to apply the product, and then the other 2 thinner sides will be great for cleaning up around the lip line and just getting a lot of control. As far as the scent on these guys, I'm not gonna lie, I really like it, and I've watched It's Judy Time's video and Tati's video on these already, and I remember Tati can't stand the way these smell. She thinks they're like really chemically and fruity. It is most definitely fruity, but I feel like there's maybe a little bit of vanilla in there too, but the scent is definitely in your face. I wouldn't say it's like overly strong, but when you put your nose up to this, you can definitely smell it. When I went to work for Halloween, I did reach for the red shade and kind of wore it just on the center of my lips, but I did notice that once I applied it and I was wearing it throughout the day, that scent didn't affect me at all. So are you guys ready to finally see all these colors? Let's get going. I did quickly want to run through some bullet points and thoughts though while I was applying these, and the first one that I wanted to tell you guys is that you can probably tell these are definitely more semi-matte than just full matte color. That could change throughout the day, but even looking in the mirror at this one right now, it's definitely got just the tiniest bit of sheen. Is it glossy? No, but it's not totally matte either. The applicator doesn't seem to hold a lot of product either. When you pull it out on those paddly sides, you can definitely see where the color is building up, but as I was going around my mouth, I felt like I was gonna run out of product. I felt like I was kind of smearing it around and not getting full bold color right off the bat. But stick with it though, because once I would flip it over, once I got to the top lip and I used the other products like on the other side of the applicator, I definitely thought I had enough to go around my entire lips. I have heard in other videos that these do tend to feather if you add too much, so personally I would say to just stick to 1 applicator's worth of product. Another thing regarding the applicator is that I didn't find it too hard to get a precise lip line, especially with these bold colors. I didn't think it was too hard at all, and really just with a little cleanup of my finger, I thought they did a good job. I also wanted to mention 2 colors that really surprised me while I was applying them, one being this super bright Barbie pink in Temptation. I don't know if you can tell by the swatch, but this one is really bright and it's like that Malibu pink. The other one that really surprised me was the one that is called Addiction, and this is like the deeper berry of the line. It definitely was a little bit more dark and brown than I was expecting, so I just wanted to throw those 2 things in there in case case the swatches were a little misleading. Across the board, I felt like the nude shades to even the deep dark red applied with full bold color, other than just the little bit of streakiness that I got because I felt like I was running out of product. That was really the only thing. These really feel super velvety and light on the lips, and I can't wait to see how they wear. As far as the one I'm going to be wearing all day for you guys and testing out, I did choose Obsession, which is probably going to be my new obsession because I love fuchsia lips. That is no surprise. It's about 1:45 right now, guys, so I will check back in a few hours to see how this is holding up. So it's now right around 4:30, and I've had this on my lips for over 4 hours. Honestly, I think it's holding up really, really well, guys. This color, I haven't reapplied it or anything. I've eaten lunch, and I've had it on for a super long time. I will say that it did start getting a little bit dry within like 3 hours or so, but I thought that was awesome regarding the semi-matte finish. In the videos that I've seen, a lot of people say they're quite glossy at first when you apply them on your lips, and I really think that comes back to how much you use. Now, I did say that I do use just one doe foot applicator's worth, and within about an hour, it does set to that semi-matte finish. It is settling into the fine lines of my lips just a little bit, but the overall appearance of them is still awesome. They don't look overly dry, but I do notice a little bit of feathering. It's mostly on my upper lip, but I definitely think that it would be worse if you applied more of this stuff, like more than you actually need. So again, I can't stress enough, just try to use as little as possible to cover your whole lips to really tone that down. Now, if I was reapplying this in real life, I would probably take this all off and then apply a chapstick and reapply, but because I am trying this out for you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and reapply it. The dryness isn't too bad, but I do want to see if it gets any worse. So there we go. It is a little bit heavier this time around just because I do have 2 layers on, but overall my lips look beautiful. They are still pretty matte, but overall they just look so smooth and even. I can't even get over it. So I'll continue to wear this throughout the day and I'll check back at the end of the night. So it's now about 10 o'clock at night and I have had this lipstick on for like 11 hours, so I feel like that's a super good test. As far as what I've been doing, I haven't eaten dinner yet or anything, which I thought it'd be good to check in before I do that, just so you can see how the color lasts when you're just wearing it throughout the day and you're maybe not drinking a lot or eating a lot. Look at this color. I am so impressed. The color is absolutely there. I really couldn't be more happy with the color of my lips, and there is just slightly more feathering on my upper lip. It's definitely not super noticeable and it's not really something that bothers me. I just wanted to let you know. I did want to mention that once these set, like once you have these on your lips for like an hour, when you press your lips together, they do feel a little bit tacky. I definitely think that it helps with the staying power, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys because it only lasts for a couple hours. Like almost like an hour after you put it on till like when you've been wearing it for like 3 or 4 hours, it tends to disappear because right now they're not very tacky at all. All in all, I've been incredibly happy with the way this is worn on my lips, and for the most part, for a matte lip color, it's been super comfortable. I cannot wait to break out the rest of the colors, and I feel like with a little bit more chapstick, I'll love these even more than I already do. So that's been my review, first impression, swatch video of the new Revlon Ultra HD matte lipsticks. As always, I would love to know what you guys are thinking about these, if you've tried them, if you want to pick them up. What was your favorite color? Let me know down below. If you guys have a little bit more YouTube time and you want to check out a few of my recent videos, then just click that little eye right up there and it'll take you to a little playlist I made for you. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!